Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something that I have never done before, and that is meal planning. I always say that I'm going to meal plan and I always have good intentions of meal planning, but I never do it. I've never done it. I've tried to do it and then I just like fall off it within the first couple of days. So this video especially is going to be really difficult because not only am I meal planning for the first time, but I'm going to be trying to meal plan for an entire month. And I'm going to have the added challenge of only having $100 to spend for the whole month on other groceries. So basically I'm going to be using up what I have in my freezer and what I have in my pantry in order to meal plan this entire month. So it's going to be difficult, I feel, but I'm up for a challenge and I think that I can do it. So behind me, you will see that I have pulled out my entire pantry worth of items. So I'm going to give you a closer look. So I have pulled out, like I said, everything from my pantry, and some of this stuff, I just need to use this stuff up, right? Like some of it has been in my pantry for a while. Of course, it's all still good. Nothing's expired, but I definitely need to use it up. So I have pasta sauce. I have a ton of different kinds of soups here and so many different kinds of flavorings and taco seasonings, shepherd's pie. Oh my goodness. There's a little bit of everything here. I've got some rice. I actually have quite a bit of rice. So I've got some brown rice here, brand new pack. I've got steel cut oats here, cereals. I've got some canned carrots that I made. Homemade croutons. I've got some pasta. I've got some soup mix here. Green lentils. This thing is open. Yellow split peas. I've got broth and more brown rice back there. I've got some salad topper, some onion soup mix, some canned tomatoes, some oriental noodles. I've got some brown rice pasta and some of this organic edamame and mung bean pasta. I've got applesauce. I've got tons of different kinds of oriental sauces there. I've got some cans of tomato soup, some cans of mushroom soup, tons of hot sauce. We are a hot sauce family. I've got this red lentil penne. I've got some canned mushrooms, tons of quinoa, crackers for soup. That's always good. I've got some homemade applesauce. We have an apple tree in our backyard, so that's always nice to have. Some cranberries, some mandarin orange. Just so much in here. Shake and bake, more pasta sauce, a bunch of soup, chicken noodle. This looks like onion roasted garlic, refried beans, chickpeas, baking soda, some Catalina dressing that's never been opened, some Ichiban noodles, and some oatmeal, and looks like some snacks back here. So one thing that I did not do, oh, see, I missed all this stuff in here too. Got some chunky soup, some chili, some spaghetti. So those will be like for quick meal days. And some cream of wheat over here too. So there's a lot of food here, you guys. Definitely enough to feed us for a month. Now, what I've also done is I have gone ahead and made a list of everything that I have in my freezer. So I have a freezer downstairs, and then I also have my fridge freezer, of course. And I've gone ahead and made a list of everything that I have in there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating myself a list. I'm going to get my calendar and write out every day, and I'm going to kind of cross-reference between my list with what I have in the freezer and what I have on my table in order to try to create some meals. And the $100 that I mentioned before is only going to be for things like milk and extra fruits and vegetables, because of course you have to buy those things fresh. Well, you don't have to buy them fresh, but we prefer to buy them fresh. So that's what that's going to be for. So for the most part, everything's going to be out of my pantry and out of my freezer, and then that $100 is just going to be dispersed whenever I need more veggies or more fruits or milk for my son. So that's what the challenge is going to be. So I'm just going to grab my day planner and I'll kind of show you guys how I'm going to go about doing this. So basically, all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cross-reference my list from my freezer as well as the items that are placed in front of me from my pantry. And I'm just going to combine those items together and cross them off my list once I've used them. And for the pantry items, I'm just going to put it back into my pantry once I've used it. That way I don't accidentally use it again. And I'm just going to go through and write down for breakfast, lunch, and dinner using this method and continue on throughout the whole month. Guys, so here we have it. So for the first day, we're going to be having eggs, toast, and fruit for breakfast. Lunch, cream, a vegetable soup, and salad. And dinner, pork chops, potatoes, and carrots. The next day, we're having cereal and fruit for breakfast, a veggie wrap with cream of potato soup. I make an amazing veggie wrap that I absolutely could eat every single day. So let me know if you guys want to see the recipe for that in the comments below. It's super yummy. And then for dinner, spaghetti and meatballs. The next day, we're going to have pancakes for breakfast, another veggie wrap with chicken soup this time. We're going to have chicken breast with barbecue chicken packet, rice and mixed veggies. The next day, we're going to have oatmeal for breakfast, chicken, red lentil pasta salad. That's another really, really yummy recipe that I have that I would love to share with you guys. And it just uses chicken, the red lentil pasta, and some veggies, and basically just some salad dressing. It's super yummy. Roasted whole chicken with all the trimmings. So I have leftover trimmings from a turkey dinner that we had a little while ago, and so I've got like enough leftovers for a whole other meal, and I'm just going to roast a whole chicken to go with it. And then I'm going to have eggs, toast, fruit for breakfast the next day on Friday, another veggie wrap with cream of asparagus soup for lunch, and then chicken taco salad for supper. The next day on Saturday, we're going to have eggs, Eggos, fruit for breakfast, and then we're going to have, I have veggie turkey slices, and we're going to have that in a sandwich. And then for dinner, I'm going to have pork roast, potatoes, and carrots. Then for Sunday, I'm going to be making a banana bread with fruit for breakfast. So I have some frozen bananas in the freezer. And then we're going to have some turkey chili that I also made a huge batch of a little while ago, and I have a bunch of leftovers in the freezer. And then for supper that day, we're going to have leftovers from everything from the whole week. So anything that we have left over any day, Sunday is going to be the day to eat that. So, and like I said, I just went through and I crossed off everything from my list out of my freezer that I used, and anything that I had more of, like this ground chicken here, I had 2 of them in there, but I used 1 packet for the chicken taco salad, so I only have 1 left. And then I just physically took anything off of my table and put it back into my pantry that I had already used. So that's how we are doing it, and I'm just going to continue on with this whole month and see how far I can get. All right, you guys, so here is the leftovers of the stuff that I am not using for my month's meal planning. So as you can tell, that was completely covered with food, and now we are down to just that. So that's awesome. Clean up my pantry quite a bit. And then my freezer list, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff crossed off. So it's also going to be cleaning up my freezer quite a bit, which is wonderful. All right, so that was my first week there that I showed you guys. I'm not going to go through every single day of what we're having, but I just want to let you know, like, this is what it looks like. You just go through and write it all down. And that takes us all the way up to the end of the month, and then I got even a little bit overly excited. I started doing the next 2 days of May before I realized, oh, hey, that's the end of the month. So that is what it looks like. And it was tough, I'm not going to lie. Well, you guys, that was my video on how I meal plan for 1 whole month in one shot. It takes some time, it takes a little bit of creativity, but it definitely can be done if you have a lot of stuff in your pantry and in your freezer. So this is great for situations where if you know that you're gonna have a really tight month coming up, maybe even for like the month of December or November, like that sort of thing leading up into Christmas where money's a little bit tighter than usual. This is a really, really great idea to, first of all, clean out what you already have so that you're making sure none of that food's going bad, and also to save yourself a lot of money for that 1 month. So like I said, I'm going to be taking that $100 that I set aside, and I'm going to be spending it on milk and veggies and just like things that I'm running out of that I need. So, but other than that, everything is going to be coming straight from my pantry and from my freezer. Well, you guys, that is all I have for this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to do an update video to see if I actually was able to follow through with my meal planning. Because like I said, I have tried to do this before, and after a couple of days, I completely fall off track, and I'm just like, I don't feel like having that for supper tonight, and I just completely stopped doing it. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see another video from me regarding this situation and whether or not I actually stuck it out for the entire month of April. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!